Welcome to the Lifestyle Medicine Update. I'm Dr. James Machino. Our research title today is No Confusion, Alcohol Causes 7 Cancers. So a research review paper updating us on the effects of alcohol on cancer was published in the journal Addiction in July of 2016. The review of all the available studies shows clearly now that even light to moderate drinking increases the risk of 7 important cancers, which include the oropharynx, which is the mouth and the throat, the larynx, the esophagus, the swallowing tube, the liver, the colon, the rectum, and female breast cancer. And beverage type doesn't matter. You know, there's a myth out there that red wine is okay or it's safer than other alcoholic beverages, or that only hard liquor is harmful. But the truth is that hard liquor, beer, wine, spirits of all types equally increase the risk of cancer. Now, from a public health perspective, alcohol has been estimated to have caused about 500,000 deaths worldwide in the year 2012. About 5 to 8% of all cancers caused from alcohol consumption. The highest risks are associated with the heaviest drinking, but a considerable burden is also imposed by even just light to moderate alcohol consumption. Now, the good news is that the risk appears to be reversible. So, for instance, in people who stop drinking, the risk of laryngeal and pharyngeal cancer, so these throat cancers, after quitting was reversible with a reduction of approximately 15% of the excess risk in 5 years. And if a person stopped drinking for 30 consecutive years, it's as if they never drank at all, so they have the same risk as a non-drinker with respect to those cancers. Similar reports have been published for primary liver cancer. So drinking cessation showed a decrease in risk of hepatocellular carcinoma of 6 to 7% per year. So that means there's a primary liver cancer that's very lethal. It's called hepatocellular carcinoma. Every year that you stop, if you've been drinking, if you stop drinking, every year the risk of that gets reduced by 6 to 7%. If you stop drinking for 23 consecutive years, as far as your liver is concerned, it's as if you never drank at all. You have the same risk as a non-drinker who for a lifetime never drank. Now, of importance to women, the United Kingdom's Million Women Cohort study found that during its 7 years of follow-up, women who drank between 70 and 140 grams of alcohol per week, so that's 5 to 10 drinks per week, had a 5% increase in total cancers and a 13% increased risk in breast cancer alone. 13% increased risk in just breast cancer. Compared with those drinking less than 20 grams of alcohol a week, that would be about 1.5 alcoholic drinks a week. So as a point of reference, one alcoholic drink has about 14 grams of alcohol. So if you have a 12-ounce beer or a 5-ounce glass of wine, 1.5 ounces of liquor or spirits, that's about 14 grams of alcohol. In addition to the 7 primary tissue sites that I've mentioned already, there's also accumulating research supporting a causal contribution of alcohol to other cancers, such as pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, and skin cancer, particularly melanoma, very lethal skin cancer. With respect to pancreatic cancer, it's more in people who do heavy drinking on occasions, but also the overall average consumption of alcohol over a lifetime seems to play a role in promoting pancreatic cancer. Now, in a follow-up statement published on Medscape on July 27th, 2016, Dr. Jenny Connor from the Department of Preventive and Social Medicine at the University of Otago in Dunedin, New Zealand, made some important comments. She said, "Public and scientific discussion about alcohol and cancer has muted the truth about causality," she says. "The promotion of health benefits from drinking at moderate levels is seen as increasingly as disingenuous and irrelevant in comparison to the increased risk of a range of cancers. Public health campaigns with clear messages are needed to spread the word about alcohol's carcinogenicity," she told Medscape Medical News. The UK is leading the charge with a public awareness campaign, and organizations in New Zealand are also taking action. So, for instance, the New Zealand Medical Association, the Cancer Society of New Zealand, and the National Heart Foundation have all adopted evidence-based position statements that debunk cardiovascular benefits as a motivation to drink and that highlight cancer risks associated with alcohol consumption. I think the bottom line is that if you're going to drink alcohol and you want to avoid the associated risk of developing cancer, these cancers in particular, then the available research now suggests that you should limit your alcohol consumption to 1 to 2 drinks per week. Now, there's a few things that we know for sure, and that is that smoking accounts for 30% of all cancer deaths each year, and that alcohol consumption accounts for 5 to 6% of all cancer deaths. Over and above that, another 30 to 35% of cancers have been shown to be avoidable just by better dietary behaviors and, of course, being physically active, staying at your ideal body weight, avoiding other known carcinogens like asbestos and radon gas, and too much radiation exposure also reduce your risk further. So there's a lot you can do to reduce your cancer risk. A lot of people don't put these things into play. So I strongly suggest that you click on the Nutrition Manager on the dashboard page of the Machino Wellness platform, and then click on the Cancer Prevention section and review the desirable and undesirable food list, identifying the dietary strategy that you pledge to put into place to help reduce your own personal risk of cancer over your lifetime. Now, I've included the links to the research paper and the follow-up interview in the text below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.